Hi, welcome back. And in current affairs today, we've had some great racing right around the country. Funny enough, some group racing. But we'll start off with KZN, where all the action was. But James, before we start talking about it, what a day. The rising sun, what a day. There were thousands of people there. I know Tom wanted to talk about it.
20,000.
20,000 people there. It was fantastic to see the crowds, the cheering, celebrities. They had everything. It was just well done to Rising Sun.
Yeah, it was a fabulous day's racing. They've got it better and better every year, and I think the racing was fantastic. It was really a top quality card of
Very
racing.
good. I'm very, very pleased. But let's start off, James. There was a Group 3 that got a cup trial up. A lot of people have used this over the years as a bit of a chance or a last chance saloon to get into Vodacom Durban July. And it's won by another Silvano, James. The runner Silvanos, when one considers the Met winner, the Summer Cup winner, the Daily News winner, the Will Avington, the Alan Robertson, all this year, all been won by Silvanos. Absolutely flying. But let's go and have a look at Astro News. Wins a very good race.
Territorial Waters races second, 5 lengths away Balsara, then Punta Arenas, Big City Angel. They are followed by Astro News, 9 lengths off them. General Sherman has 10 to track down. On the outside, Cayman Island, then Wintrip. Wintrip's got 14 to go. Knock on Wood, Silent Partner, Hammy's Dynasty, Night to Remember. Cup Trial Field turns for home, and Viva Maria now sprints it up. Territorial Waters second, Balsara, Big City Angel, 5 lengths, Punta Arenas. General Sherman's got about 8 or 9 lengths to make up. Viva Maria still, Territorial Waters, Big City Angel down the inside. Astro News is running on. Territorial Waters comes to the 200, Punta Arenas. Astro News, Big City Angel, Balsara on the inside. Down the inside, Big City Angel. Astro News looks up, big runner. Astro News coming home powerfully out, Territorial Waters, and Astro News going on to win it. Second, Balsara, Territorial Waters. It's close for fourth. Big City Angel is involved with Punta.
There we are, Kevin Shea, Shazy, great jockey, knew it at the time, did it very, very well for Charlie Led and the owner, and Astro News is a decent horse. Word on the ground, it might be supplemented for the Vodacom Durban July.
Will he get in?
Hard to say. I don't know how they're thinking about it. I've looked at the log a couple of times. I believe, and again, it's rumoured there are a couple that in the log are not going to go for that race. One's going for a fillies race and one's not going to be ready.
The point with this horse is the cup trial, he automatically gets in the cup. Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Would that not be a better race for him?
I don't know, that was Charlie, but I suppose everyone likes to have a crack at the Vodacom. You got a ticket, you got a chance. Who would have said Dunford would have won easier? Who would have said some of the horses over the years? And as we just saying, just to reiterate that, Silvanos are just murdering them. Balsara in second, he's a Silvano as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's just been outstanding and a very, very good run by Territorial Waters. But this horse, Astro News, has always shown he's got some ability.
But the point is that you look at Balsara, Territorial Waters, the horses that ran behind, none of them can get in the July. Punta Arenas was talked about as a big July possibility. He's gone. That's the end of his chances.
There's no more chances left for him.
I would have thought
he'd be on the cusp, I suppose, because it's going to be
Punta
quite a few on the
Arenas?
cusp. Yeah.
no, Punta Arenas can never get in before this horse at one.
No, sure, no.
So he's not even close. Forget about him. And Walter told us last week, Punta Arenas, he's supplementing River Crossing because there's only 3 horses. Jet Explorer, Punta Arenas. Oh, you weren't here?
No.
I know. We had the phone call. He's supplementing River Crossing because the only 2 other horses that can win the July are Punta Arenas and the other horse, Jet Explorer.
Yes.
So he's obviously become mates with the Snace.
Yeah,
So Jet Explorer, now they're big Chinas.
Yeah.
And Punta Arenas. Well, Punta Arenas, I don't know, Walter, you must be watching the wrong horses because that can't even get in the July now.
No.
Anyway.
Okay,
maybe there's another race in July that he's thinking about.
That could be.
Yeah,
Could
he's
well
going to
be.
run
Walter,
River
sort
Crossing,
it out,
Punta
Walter.
Arenas and Jet Explorer.
You sure he's not yanking your chain, Jim, on the golf course or something? Have you had a game with him yet?
You never know with...
Have you had a game with him lately?
No, he's recluse.
He does, no, he does. He's
tied up in Cape Town. He's there, you know.
He does 2 weeks of green reading around the province. He's probably doing that now.
No, he's holed up in that little enclave of his in the Cape, you know.
Good,
He's
good,
got a
good.
new house there and everything. And he's safely ensconced there. He said he might come up just before the
Well, he
July.
showed us in the listed that he's still alive.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go and look at the Group 1 now. Everyone wants to look at a really good horse. Let's go and have a look at the Rising Sun Gold Challenge, a Grade 1 race. And here we saw the champion come out again. And again, James, a great performance.
Absolute star. Let's go and pick him up.
And that dispatch from the 1600-metre marker. Ice Machine tucks away at the back. Pure Jardin gets a few reminders to get into the race. And Variety Club goes out to lead. Lake Arthur's there, Hill 54 with the yellow cap. Beach Beauty, she's stalking Variety Club, only a length and a half off him. Then comes Festival of Fire, 5 lengths off the lead. Pomodora's a little bit wide in the early stages, then White Line Fever, and they're followed further back by Ice Machine, Master Plan, and Pure Jardin trails about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader, and they're allowing Variety Club to control the pace by 1 length, and there's no pace on. Beach Beauty races second, and Lake Arthur's at the rail third. Pomodora's in fourth position, 2.5 to make up. Then Hill 54, Festival of Fire. Behind that, White Line Fever, Ice Machine, Master Plan, Pure Jardin. Homeward bound in the Rising Sun Gold Challenge. Variety Club, the leader. Beach Beauty, she's going to tackle early, but the whole of the grandstand is on the shoulders of Variety Club, and he travels great now by 2 lengths. And here goes Variety Club. He kicks away. They're all under pressure. Beach Beauty, Pomodora, Festival of Fire, but it's only Variety Club. And what a champion. He can wear his crown with distinction. He's going to win it again. Back-to-back victories. What of his international career? Variety Club, Beach Beauty, Pomodora, White Line Fever.
Well, great to see the champion, and this VAR is certainly a superb miler. He's done it again. He gets out there. Arthur knows him so well up there. Very good horses chased him home, but over a mile, I think he's got their number. Beach Beauty, a cracking good run by the Dynasty. Pomodora, just to get the fans excited. Strong force for the older horses.
Yeah, I think that the first 4 you definitely got to consider as 4 of the best horses around in this country. Just interesting that VAR stands at Aventure, and
Yes.
Aventure have now got Oratoria, and son of Oratoria's Biz de Nurse won the Grand Prix de Milano, which is a Group 1 in Italy. First time in 25 years that a 3-year-old's won it. So Oratoria's arriving here. He's having Group 1 winners all over the world. It is just fantastic for them, and we're really pleased.
There's 2 oratorios, James.
Yeah.
There are 2 of them, but this is the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, well done to the Eusters and Joey and Derek and the whole gang involved with this horse. What is the story? There's a story going around, James, and maybe it's just hogwash that they could be possibly nominated for the Vodacom Durban. Did you hear anything like that?
Well, I heard about it on Saturday, and
Yes.
my immediate thought was, well, you missed the boat completely, because this horse should have been in the Met. He would have doddled the Met, this
Yes.
horse. The July, I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah.
2,200 meters, it's more like a mile and a half. And he won't get his own way in a race like that. Whereas the Met, when you look back in hindsight, was made for him.
Yeah.
The first 4 in the straight ran first, second, third, and fourth. He would have canted along in front and won. Let's go and take a break left, because we've got quite a lot of racing still to get through. Let's go and see some racing and be back.
Right, welcome back, and wonderful to talk about the Rising Sun Gold Challenge. And James, any of those who ran out the first 4 blotted their copybook somewhat?
Yeah, I think at the weights they've got chances of getting in the July, but the whole July final field is quite clouded, and I think that the log was proved on Saturday to be an absolute waste of time. I just don't think it's a true reflection of what can get in and what can't get in the July.
We have to wait for the after. Oh, it's after the Derby this year at the final field.
Yeah, I think that the guys who picked the July field this year are going to have a very, very difficult chance, because there's so many horses that could get in.
What does a difficult chance mean?
Well, they've got a difficult chance of getting it right.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, you just abbreviated the
No,
sentence.
well, listen, this show,
flu.
you've only got a certain amount of time for this show, so make use of it.
Shall I get cut to the
chase
cut to
and
the
let's go.
Tibishina? Just before we look at the Tibishina, a lot of people have thought that the favourite would win this race, Princess Victoria. Looked at the merit ratings to be hard to oppose. Seemed to be looking for a run, but never found. So I just want people to keep an eye on her and form their own opinions. Let's have a look.
position. Bermuda Sloopers along the inside, then Northern Heritage. On the outside, halfway to Evans, got about 7 or 8 lengths to make up, and King's Temptress is starting to improve, but Louvre has slowed it right down. So Louvre sets its own fractions to the 800, a length and a half leader. Espumante second, Earth's Orbit at the rail third, then Comtesse Dubois. Princess Victoria's in the yellow at the rail, about 5 lengths off the leader. Then King's Temptress, Happy Archer. Negev, followed by Bermuda Sloop, has got about 7 or 8 lengths to make up as they turn for home. Halfway to Heaven is towards the outside, and then comes a Mirror Fair. Homeward bound and Louvre continuing to lead it. Down the inside now there is Espumante, and then comes Earth's Orbit, Happy Archer. Towards the outside, Comtesse Dubois. Halfway to Heavens, running a big race. Princess Victoria comes under pressure, and also running on Reflective Image. It's still Louvre, Comtesse Dubois, Earth's Orbit, halfway to Heaven. Louvre is still hanging on, halfway to Heavens, coming home powerfully on the outside. Louvre continues to dig in though, and Louvre has won it. It's close for second, Espumante, Earth's Orbit.
Oh, well done to everyone concerned with this daughter, Duwali. James, she's done very well. She's come down in the tail to Duncan Howell. He's done a great job, 2 for 2. She held off a useful bunch.
Well, I think they're sort of handicappers, you know.
Yeah.
You could take Princess Victoria out the race, and it's a bunch of handicappers, and that's what
like
it was.
that,
You know.
Princess Victoria.
Well, second run after a rest, you know, that's a killer.
Okay.
You know? And especially it had a rush preparation into its first run. It ran probably to its best ability in the first run, and that
First
looked
7
like
horses,
an
James.
absolutely
First 7
dead
horses,
run.
roughly 1 length, and 6 lengths the whole field.
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe
Yeah.
they're all in there together. But again, well done to everyone concerned. DH Cohen, the breeder. Well done to all the owners of this horse. They made a good move bringing it down here, the Tibushina Group 2 race. Let's move on to our next one. And now we're going to Cape Town, James. Interesting race. The Langerman's got a grade 3 status, small field in Cape Town this time of the year.
Yeah, it's when you looked at the Langerman and the Gatecrasher,
Yes.
there's chalk and cheese in the quality of the field, and I'm not detracting from the winner of the Langerman because Glenn Kotson was over the moon about it winning. Let's go and have a look at it.
Paolo just in behind those third. Juddering Angels beautifully placed back at the rail. He's racing 3 lengths off the lead. Jungle Skyline races just in behind those. Last but not least is about 5 lengths off them. Tiger Island keeps that one company the far side, and Sunday Sun is still your trailer. 600 metres left to go. They're midway round the turn, and Antonius Dubois still shows the way. He has the lead by a length. Paolo up on the outside is racing back in second. Captain Magpie, beautifully placed down the rail, races third. They being followed by Juddering Angel. In behind that, Jungle Skyline. They straighten for the run to the line now with 350 left of the line. Captain Magpie slips through along the inside. Antonius Dubois is still right there. Juddering Angel now starting to go up and down in behind runners. Jungle Skyline towards the outside. Tiger Island, last but at least, there's plenty of chances now. Antonius Dubois is finding extra. Now Juddering Angels found his feet along the inside. Up the outside comes Jungle Skyline. Jungle Skyline's rushing down late. It's going to be close, but Antonius Dubois held on. Jungle Skyline back second, got tight for third. Last but not least, Juddering Island.
There we go. Antonius Dubois winning a good race. And Antonius Pius, great start, doing well. Lovely for Glenn Kotson.
Well, nice for him to have a stakes winner, Antonius Pius.
Yeah.
You know, that's he gets all those good Highlands mares.
Yeah.
He'll now get some really good ones.
Yeah, definitely. And the runner-up, a maiden, James, you think it took the gloss off it?
Yeah, I just thought it was, as I said, I don't think it was much of a grade 3. I'd certainly say the Gatecrasher deserved grade 3 status before
A
this
lion
race.
tamer, eh?
Yeah. So anyway, you
Yeah,
know, I just,
but anyway, so it's as you say, it's Highlands, the breeders of the source. Well done to them. Well done to the owners, and well done to the Kotsons and Antonius Pius as well. It's a Group 3. Grant van Niekerk was your pilot. Right, let's move on, James. There was another group race in Cape Town.
yeah, well, it was postponed from last week. What happened was the racing was cancelled last week, so then we had the Ocean Fresh Winter Classic, and this was the chance that King of Pain had to show whether he was good enough for the July. So let's go and have a look at this one. Won by the right horse, I think.
Back comes Paterfamilias and Zig Kaiser. Those two are 8 lengths off that leader as they head towards the middle of the bend and past the 800 in the Ocean Fresh Seafood Winter Classic. It's Parker in front, dictating matters, and Addie's Girth in second. Now we got Awesome Power. Then comes True Master, ready to go right now. Creeps close to the grey. King of Pain is going to corner 5 of the leader. 2 back, 1 deep comes Zig Kaiser, and Paterfamilias sees them all as they straighten up. 400 metres left to go. Parker in front from Awesome Power. Then it's True Master and King of Pain has got a dream run along the inside and ready to go right now. He's also starting to quicken up nicely between runners. We're into the final 200. Stand side, we got Awesome Power ready to go right now, and Zig Kaiser over the top. He's starting to reel them in, ready to go right now. Zig Kaiser up the outside. He's coming with a late rally, but ready to go right now. Hands and heels, ready to go right now from Zig Kaiser. Then it was Awesome Power in third and close for fourth.
Well, there we go, ready to go right now by More Than Ready, and winning the last 3 races in a row. So it's 11 starts now for 4 wins. Most improved, this Australian horse. The whole field within 3 lengths.
Yeah, I just, that's what they look like. If you look at Awesome Power, who ran third, he was just behind the best that you could find in the Cape Town summer season. They're all about that,
Those powerhouse owners, Hassan Adams, Bernard Cantel, the Eustis, so they're going to be pleased. Another grade 3 with the young horse.
Yeah, I think that, he's was a nice winner of the race. But
yeah,
as you
and King of Pain obviously won't come up now. There won't be any reason to bring him up, would there?
I wouldn't have thought so. Just didn't look like much of a race. We can move on and have a look at the Betting World Jubilee. Now, this is a race that certainly looked like it had the credentials of a real July prep, but as it turned out, I'm not so sure about this one either. Let's go and have a look at it.
800 metres and the home turn, and Warhorse has gone early, has gone 3 lengths clear of Smanje Manje as they turn into the stretch for the Betting World Jubilee handicap. It's Warhorse 3 lengths clear of Smanje Manje and Money Grubber, then Zambuca's up the centre, the blue colours. Seals in behind that, then comes Main Dane Showgunner. Down the centre of the track is Mesa, got 4 lengths to track down, Heavy Metal's tracking that. Then comes Master Sabina, 400 to go, Warhorse the leader, Seals down the inside. Now Mesa gets into top gear on the outside. Zambuca, here comes Heavy Metal on the outside with Master Sabina. They've got 220 to go. It's Seal who struck the front. Heavy Metal is a big danger on the outside. Main Dane back towards the inside, then Mesa. Seal the leader on the outside is Heavy Metal. Seal keeping going. Herald has run it on Seal. Has beaten into second, Heavy Metal. Third will go to Main Dane Showgunner.
Well, there you go. Another July prep, which blew a couple more July horses out the water.
This has always been, a lot of people have used this as a yardstick. Seal's in the top 20, if I remember, and so is Heavy Metal. They were the 2 top weights. All the young, the lightweight horse all got blown away. Funnily enough, James, both these horses are above Silvana. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah.
Amazing that Silvana's winning. And Seal, 1800?
Well, I thought it was a tremendous win from him. I thought it was a tremendous ride. He got the break at the right time, and that was it.
Globe-trotting Francois Herald
held them all off. It was just, was very, very good indeed. There are other horses now that you're talking about. That the runner-up in the July last year, Smanji Manji, didn't do anything for his case. Shabuka didn't do anything for his case. Showgunner, at the weights, he might have a chance in the July, but then you get down to Mesa and Master Sabina, Warhorse, forget about it. There's no way these horses can get in the July. And it shows you, it brings me to the point that has been debated, and I would like to know your feeling about it. Is it worth going through all these first, second, third, fourth entries and re-entry phases? Why don't you just enter for the July a month before the July?
And what, pay 1% of the advertised fee?
Absolutely.
So, like internationally.
What I would say is that 3 or 4 months before the July, you have a pre-entry, as it were. So everyone puts in their horses, which is what's happening now, but they're paying for it. Okay.
Yeah. And would you make it free?
Free pre-entry. Okay, or a nominal fee, 500 rand. Put all your horses in. The bookmakers can price up for the race. They're bidding at about 147%. Which shows you that it's actually no benefit to the punter to bet on it. On top of that, there are only 20 of the 85 horses are getting in the race.
Someone's had a bet on a horse now. Just say
they do their money if you don't get in.
Say one of those horses, they've done their money.
Yeah.
So anyone
but the point is that that's why you supposedly have this whole early entry system. Surely it's better to run through all these races, get all the preps out the way, then have an entry, because then you're not wasting a lot of money
Yeah.
for the owners, and you're only getting horses entered that actually deserve to be in the race.
Yeah.
All these horses have been entered,
Yeah.
and money has
I
been
think they
paid
use
towards
it. They use the system in place now to build up hype in it.
But you can have a pre-entry, which
Yeah.
is the same. You'll get the same
Correct.
85 horses
Yeah.
pre-entered.
Absolutely.
You can work on it.
Yeah.
And then everyone knows what's in. But
Yeah,
to
good
go
point.
through all these stages of acceptances, second and third and fourth acceptance,
Third leg of the
Makes-
Triple Crown, James.
makes no sense to me. Third leg of the Triple Crown, won by Todd Pletcher, Mike Smith, and funny enough,
Son of Curlin.
son of Curlin.
Amazing, eh? She was straight into it, Curlin. He was a wonderful racehorse. I saw him win in Dubai. He looked like a big fat chestnut. Who is he by? Strike Smart.
Yeah, Smart Strike.
Smart Strike,
Yeah.
something like that.
Smart
he,
Strike.
Very good also. The horse who won the second leg ran was runner-up. So and Orb was third, who won the Derby.
Won the Derby. So it was a very good race by all accounts.
And
But the race to watch was the race on Friday.
Yes, no, there's a Kaleidoscope. Someone was telling me they came from 30 lengths behind.
Well, I sent it through to the production team. Next week we'll get it up here
Yes.
and have a look at it, because it is the most amazing race. This horse is he's in a different race.
Yeah.
There's not daylight. You can park the whole fleet of buses between him and the horses
And
in
it
front.
wins.
And he comes around them a whole lot.
10-year-old,
Yeah.
only the second 10-year-old to win a grade
Argentine
one.
horse.
Argentine, eh?
Yeah, he won the
Gee.
Breeders' Cup Marathon, funnily enough, the same way.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break, and we're going to be back with Tom Callaghan in your call.